Hey guys, HyperCyberSonic here, bringing you some more Xenoblade Chronicles X. So, we're back, and ready forever, and it's getting dark. It's currently 7:02 at night. So I'm guessing that we are on the same,
What is it?
we rotate the same speed as Earth. Guess we don't have to, talk to everybody. Oh. Dang it. Stella! Keep going. Aw. Armory Gallery. Hey, how's it going?
Hey.
Okay, useful. This map makes me confused. Just a bit, though. Barracks, eh? Oh, it's in a cutscene. Loading cutscene.
And here we are, the Blade Barracks. Consider yourself our guest until we finish getting you registered. Feel free to come and go as you please.
Okay. Oh. Frown and look away.
I think I can answer that one. So,
Hello.
you must be the latest rescue.
Secretary Nagi!
Miss Ku. Chipper as always, I see.
What can I say? Pep is my middle name.
I ran into Doug Barrett on the way here, and he didn't seem quite so upbeat. Anything about today's flight I should know?
No. Nothing to worry about.
Good. Be sure it stays that way. More importantly, Elma, you found another one. Excellent work out there.
Just doing my job, Mr. Secretary.
Now, as for officially registering our new citizen here...
Why don't we talk inside? There's a lot of ground to cover. It could
It's
take some
getting
time.
chilly. I'm only wearing
yes,
short
of
sleeves.
course. Forgive me. You must be weary from the stasis and your journey back to us. Please, after you.
I'll put on some tea.
So, right after the first recording, after about an hour of trying to just save stuff, I have to find a better way to save Audacity and the Elgato. Take some time to actually save it all. Anyways, what's this room? Can you tell me? Please. Ooh.
Allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Kentaro Nagi. You may
Kentaro.
remember me as Captain of the White Whale, but now I serve as Secretary of Defense here for New LA. The provisional government has charged me with keeping the peace, so all military and police matters fall under my jurisdiction.
I guess that's okay.
He's also my superior officer. And he'd be an excellent person to talk to when you're ready to start looking for work.
What about a job right here with Blade? He seems capable.
Let's give it a little more time. At least until he knows enough to be able to make an informed decision. He
Thank you.
seems to be suffering from some form of memory loss.
Memory loss? From the stasis?
He could barely remember his name, and nothing at all about what happened to Earth or the White Whale.
I see.
Lucky, you could say.
Though, come to think of it, the entire lot of us have only been on this planet for what, 2 months? It shouldn't take very long to get caught up.
My thoughts exactly.
Well then, where should we begin?
Yeah, how did we get here?
At the end, 2 years ago. The end of Earth. The casualty of a battle between two hyper-advanced alien civilizations.
Hyper-advanced, eh?
Their technology and weapons were beyond our comprehension. We were like infants, naked, powerless. The Earth was reduced to ash and blown away.
Why they fight next to Earth?
I still wonder if I hadn't been there. If maybe all of this could have somehow been avoided.
No one can know that, Elma. What we do know is without you, there'd have been no Project Exodus, and no escape for any of us. Did it go perfectly? No. But we are here, and we are alive. We survived.
2 races, huh?
So yes, Project Exodus. Once we learned the Earth might be threatened, we needed a plan to preserve all her various life forms. That plan was the Earth Life Colonization Project, otherwise known as Project Exodus.
Okay.
Those of us who escaped on the White Whale spent over 2 years wandering in space. 2 hard years.
What'd you do?
But we clung to our mission. Find a habitable planet and settle there. We had no idea how long it would take. Or that the decision would eventually be made for us.
The Xenoforms found us again, and, well, it wasn't a happy reunion. Earth wasn't enough. They wanted humanity destroyed.
Why?
For better and for worse, we were close to planet Mira when we lost control of the White Whale. Inertia and gravity took it from there.
The ship had taken way too much damage to survive entering the atmosphere intact. We had no choice. We channeled all the power we had left to soft land the habitat.
Interesting. Anyways.
Once the dust cleared, we set to work transforming it into its current state. Searching for survivors, establishing Blade, installing the provisional government. Basically, making it a sustainable city.
Yeah, what is Blade? Exactly.
Blade is an acronym. Builders of a legacy after the destruction of Earth.
Oh, well.
Quite fitting, I think. It's a relatively new organization. Up there
Really?
in
How new?
space, we had plenty of provisions, and a crew trained to handle the limited amount of situations we might encounter in our travels. But of course, all that changed after we lost most of our ship and came crashing down here on Mira. We needed food, water, search and rescue teams, surveyors, police. The list goes on and on. It was too much for the provisional government to manage on its own, so Blade was born. The idea was to have one central organization with different disciplines to fill these various roles.
Okay.
Its core was pulled from the Coalition military, so it's mostly former soldiers. But fighting isn't our most important duty.
Oh.
Right now, we have a single top priority that supersedes all others.
What's
The
that?
search for and recovery of the Lifehold.
What's the Lifehold?
Take a look at this.
Oh. What the heck?
The White Whale was designed to carry an exceedingly large number of passengers, all of them held in stasis.
No way.
All housed in a structure called the Lifehold.
Oh my god.
This is a complete schematic of that facility. Only essential personnel were conscious and active for the journey from Earth. The flight crew, maintenance engineers. And of course, some military so we could defend ourselves if necessary. But the vast majority were in the Lifehold. Are in the Lifehold. With any luck, they're all still there, in stasis, waiting to be rescued. But there's a problem. We now know the Lifehold broke apart along with the rest of the ship when we came down on Mira. What we don't know is exactly where all the pieces landed. Not very comforting, I know. Blade's top priority now is locating the missing units.
Okay. Questions?
Yes. All citizens of NLA are required to register their name, age, and occupation. We also ask you report any personal assets and take a short survey regarding your current state of health.
Well, I can't remember
All
a
purely
thing.
as a precaution. I'm sure you understand. As the caretakers of humanity's survival, we all have certain responsibilities.
And hey, it's not all bad. Registering gets you access to all kinds of public services.
In any case, I'm sure this is all a lot to digest. You'll be wanting some time.
Yeah, of
Ms.
course.
Koo, even I'm tired of hearing myself speak. Why don't you take our guest out for some air? Perhaps a tour of the administrative district.
Yes, sir. Come on, we'll keep this briefing brief.
A little bit mechanical for my taste. I mean, they're all whenever that's like they're pointing or something. But game-wise, it's very fluid. Just the cutscenes, that's all. Yeah, I went the wrong way. Oh. He can sure jump high, that's for sure, a sure bet. Must be low gravity. Or something like that. Anyways, so I think Koo has a giant shield weapon, just like how Rhine, if you guys remember. Also, two races, very similar to, to the first game.
You know, it's not every day we're authorized to let a civilian tour the administrative district.
Yeah, Nagi must really, really want him to join Blade.
The
They might know
AD
me.
is a bit different from the other districts. It's got everything a Blade would need, all in one place, without any extra fluff.
Get a load of that skill. Even the way that they walk is so cool. Oh yeah, work it, baby.
That's geek out.
What? You don't remember what a skell is? That gorgeous exoskeleton that just went by?
You call that an
Basically like the most
exoskeleton?
incredible, awesomest super weapons ever? Lasers, force fields, bipedal and vehicular transformations. Sorry, I get so excited whenever I think about it.
Originally, scales were developed as a defensive measure to counter potential alien threats.
Well, I
It
think that
wasn't
changed.
enough to save Earth, though. We were outnumbered and outgunned. Still,
They look cool though.
just look around you. New LA has gone from basically nothing to this in just 2 short months. We could
Dang.
never have come so far, so fast, without Skell technology.
Where'd you get scale technology from?
I'd love to get you into one to see for yourself, but it's not that simple.
I'll do it one day.
Well, duh. For one thing, only Blades are allowed to pilot skells. And even then, you need a license.
License to fly.
These aren't toys we're talking about. They're complex machines with powerful weapons. And they're a precious resource. We only have so many of them to go around. So yes, as you might imagine, the certification process is a fairly rigorous one.
I'm sure you're thinking, where do I sign up for the test? But it's not that simple. They choose you, not the other way around. You can't just walk in the front door and volunteer.
There is some criteria. The details are largely hidden, but basically, HQ only allows the cream of the crop to take the test.
Like,
Blades who go above and beyond in their duties, and for the people of New LA in general.
So what do you say? If you become a Blade and work hard, I'm sure it'll only be a matter of time before they tap you on the shoulder.
of course.
Speaking of work, That reminds me. Why don't we check out the mission control board first? That's where we take on our assignments.
Good call. Let's head on over.
Sweet. Actual gameplay, no more cutscenes? Yeah, no. Yeah. Thank goodness I'm doing like 30. Whoa! Yeah, sure
So
jump.
this is mission control. We don't have a dispatch system yet, so Blades usually choose
Can't
their
move.
own assignments. Everyone comes here and selects from the missions available on the board.
And it's not just official Blade tasks. Anyone with a request is free to post here.
Oh, cool.
Businesses, citizens, whoever.
Save a kitten in a tree.
Yeah, it's basically how anything gets done in New LA, so the board is constantly updating.
Sweet.
Just about every Blade will stop by here at some point in their shift.
It's like our second home. You'll always find a number of Blades around here, blowing off steam or browsing mission control for their next assignment.
Whenever I
Okay.
get freed up, I'll stop here first thing to check for any missions I might be suited for.
Likewise. And if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo, that's what the Scout Console is for.
Oh,
We should show you that next.
yes, please.
Hey, who's giving this tour anyway? We also have the Scout Console, if the
Huh.
assignment seems too tough to handle solo.
That,
And Elma just said that, didn't she?
of course. Not too bright there, are you? Oh, scout console.
Ta-da! The Blade Scout Console.
Okay.
When the going gets tough, the tough go to the Scout Console. You know, to get tougher.
Okay.
If you do end up joining us, you'll quickly realize just how important this little kiosk is. A lot of the mission control assignments are too much for any one Blade to handle. They tend to call for multiple members with specialized knowledge or unique skills.
This is more looking like
This
Monster
console
Hunter.
lets you search for and recruit other Blades to fill those roles for just such an occasion.
You can't spell Blade without team. Sort of.
Dude,
Anyway, awesome, right? So, you ready to join up?
Hang on, Lynn. Take it easy, would you?
What? I'm just saying you'd have to be some kind of an idiot not to want to join Blade.
Ouch, man.
Or maybe a crazy person.
Oh, and here I thought you might be pressuring our guest.
Apology accepted. Now, how about a little shopping? And I'm not talking about the stuff over in the commercial district. I'm talking about Armory Alley.
I thought so. She's like gun nut. Armor nut. She's all into the technology. Hello, Shulk. Anyways,
Hey.
that's kind of you know, heavy. Okay.
So this street's what we call Armory Alley.
Yep.
Blades
Right
can
now.
requisition equipment from any of the vendors here.
I won't lie. Most Blade members face danger on a daily basis.
Okay.
Having
Guess
the
I'm not
latest
flipping
gear
patties.
isn't about impressing your friends. It's a matter of survival.
True enough. And that goes not only for your personal armor and weapons, what we call ground gear, but for Skell equipment as well.
You can even buy whole skells. Can you imagine owning your own skell? Huh? Oh, right, the tour.
Yeah.
I think all that's left is the heart of Blade itself. Blade Tower.
You mean that one? Okay. Whoa. I mean, I have a menu for Skell gear, so, and I can return to a Skell button, so you tell me. Will I be able to use a Skell? I think so. Stella! I'm sorry. Look at me, ready for battle!
So yeah, Blade Tower. When we come here, it's usually to stop by Blade HQ.
Why?
The higher-ups, like Secretary Nagi and Commander Vandam, will spend most of their day here.
Ooh, Commander
The
Venom?
government leaders, too. They're based in the tower. Guys like our new Director General Maurice Chassan, for example.
Blades sometimes report to the leadership here after we finish key assignments. You'll want to remember this place.
And that about does it for our tour.
Oh, goody.
So, what do you think? Pretty amazing setup, right? You
Eh.
can't wait to join
Pretty
Blade,
iffy.
right?
Okay, Lynn, seriously, that's enough. We're not here to make a sales pitch. We just want you to have all the facts so you can make an informed decision to join us, or not. Now that you've seen where and how we work, hopefully it made a good impression, but your decision will be just that, your decision. In any case, let's head back to the barracks. Secretary Nagi will be waiting.
Story mission complete. Sweet. No. Dang it. Confirm. Of course. Why not? Why wouldn't I? Right? So, oh yeah, I've been meaning to say this, but cutscenes after cutscenes prevent. What the heck? Okay, so if I run, I jump higher. Okay. Look at that. It's amazing. So the fast probably what's gonna happen is one person from the two hyper alien whatevers, two, like, we're gonna have party members from at least one of them. I guarantee it. I have a feeling. That's all. I'm not too sure though. But I have a very good idea that we're gonna run into either one or both of them at one point. But anyway, on to the story, I guess. More cutscenes. Yay. When will we get to meet a thing? I do not know.
Honey, we're home.
Yes, very amusing.
Who wants a fresh cup of tea?
Thank you, Ms. Gu, but I can't stay long. I just wanted to pass along a request from your commanding officer.
Commander Vandam? Does it have anything to do with our new arrival?
Correct. He
What?
stopped by while you were out on your tour. He said he'll come back, but that I shouldn't wait to ask you.
Here we go. I bet I can guess.
You probably can. He wants to fast-track our new friend here for blade duty with a training assignment. What the hell are we waiting for? As he put it.
The commander does have a way with words.
Interesting.
Makes even my pitch sound smooth.
I explained about the memory issues, but he didn't see it as a problem. And to
What?
be honest, given our current need for blade recruits, I can't say I entirely disagree.
Hey, it's not me you need to convince. Blade service is voluntary, remember?
Of course, and I would never force or coerce anyone. Well,
Good for
friend,
you.
what do you say? Can we count on you to do your part?
Of course. Of course. Why
I
wouldn't
knew
I?
you'd make the right choice. Welcome to the organization.
What happens when you say no?
Elma, he can start on your team. You'll begin training immediately.
Yes, Mr. Secretary. With pleasure.
Sweet.
All right. Welcome to the Cool Kids Club.
She totally has that Ryan personality, if I do so say.
Let's discuss that training assignment. We've decided to start you out on a probe installation, just to get your feet wet.
I guess we should back up a bit. Here in New LA, we're using a specialized computer system called Frontier Nav to help us deploy a sensor grid across Mira. A network of data probes that allows us to monitor conditions and collect all kinds of information about the planet.
Okay.
Expanding that grid and filling in the blind spots is one of Blade's highest priorities.
Okay.
Here, take a look at this. What you're seeing on screen is a terrain map that includes New LA and the surrounding landmass. As you can see, we've divided the area
Wow.
into a series of hexagonal blocks. We call
Why is
these
that?
blocks segments. Together, they form our grid. We determined this was the most efficient pattern, given the limited range of our probes. Based on it, we know exactly where we need the probes to go. Now we just have to install them.
The sooner the better, as far as I'm concerned.
Okay.
The Frontier Nav probes can also detect the general locations of living things in the vicinity, which comes in handy if we need to track down a Blade or another citizen.
Yes, quite handy indeed. So for this first exercise, you'll be heading here, to that white segment.
Yeah, okay.
Go there, install the data probe, and then come back home.
Okay, not too hard.
East of the city.
In that case, we can take the east gate out of the administrative district, right? We should be there in no time.
I'll leave the details on the data probe installation procedure to you.
How many have you gotten down?
All right, you two, shall we?
Yeah.
You guys make it.
Training or not, let's go install the hell out of that probe.
How do you install the hell out of it? Now, I want to know. They're making it seem like they have no data probes down. The new frontier. Let's head on out, shall we? I am quite impressed with this game already, even though we haven't really gotten to much battling. But, you know, tutorials are tutorials. They gotta explain everything somehow.
Man,
Unlike-
am I glad we pulled an assignment to the east of the city this time. It'd be a long walk all the way back over to the west gate.
Hold on. Are we even sure the East Gate will be open? Last I heard, it was still on lockdown from all the high-level indigent activity.
It was, but they just lowered the threat level earlier today. The gates are officially open for business.
Huh.
One of our teams must have gone out there and kicked some furry indigent butt, huh? Seriously? That was you? Cool.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Those
No?
Grexes we took down were fairly routine. Definitely not something they'd lock both gates over, at least.
Oh.
Then I take my cool back.
Ouch,
Wait a
man.
sec. You guys fought Grexes? The two of you? Hey, that's still pretty cool.
Thank
They've been
you.
hassling a lot of teams lately, especially how they hunt in packs and all.
Let's not get too excited. Confidence can be good. Overconfidence can be fatal, especially when you're new.
Yeah, you're right.
But enough talk. We've got our mission to deal with. Let's head out.
Okay.
Roger. That probe
Sir,
isn't
yes,
gonna
sir.
install itself. Let's get to the east gate, shall we?
And on to a new adventure. Anytime now. Cutscene, please. Thank you. No, dang it. This is Eleanor, Blade support lead. Oh, look at that. The segment map is now available. The map is displayed on your handheld computer device. Oh, you mean this? Ah, thank you. Interesting. Let's be on our way, though. Ooh.
Hey.
Now then.
You can tell each segment danger level from its color. Be smart and pick a safe route. Okay.
Hey,
Okay. Looks like there might be a loading screen of some sort, maybe? No? Whoa. It has 2 moons. Do 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 do. What's that? Ah, another crystal. Ah. So I'm guessing purple areas, which you guys can't really see. I did something. Hold on, let me... Yep, that manual sure is something, fixing everything. Let's just grab this stuff and head this way. What in the world? Oh no! We saw this one earlier. One of them earlier by the gate. It was just chilling there, but now it seems to be several of them are dead. They were level 21.
What the hell happened here?
Whoa.
You don't think that one Sinicula could have killed all these simius? Unless... what?
This is bad.
How bad?
What's bad? I don't follow you.
That Sinicula. It's a tyrant.
Huh? But it looks just like any other Sinicula.
Think about it. Your typical simius is way higher up on the food chain than your typical Sinicula, right? Usually we'd find one simius standing over 3 or 4 Sinicula corpses. But here, the tables have been turned. And I don't see a single trace of any other indigents in the area. There's only one explanation. That Sinicula is a tyrant.
Let me
Tyrant?
check the Blade Report database. If there's a tyrant this close to the city, someone must have run across it. Bingo. There was a Sinicula tyrant sighted not too long ago. But it was a couple of segments further out.
Uh-oh.
It could have followed the blade that spotted it back towards New LA, or come here to feed, or who knows what.
That's crazy. I can't believe there's a tyrant right on our doorstep and HQ isn't doing a thing about it.
Well, don't forget why they sent us here in the first place. Frontier Nav's range is still limited.
Oh, right. They couldn't track it if there's no local probe. They must have lost it when it went off the grid.
Oh.
The tyrant designation is given to creatures that pose a special threat in one way or another. That doesn't always mean raw strength. Some tyrants will actually register as low rank when you find them out in the field and engage them in combat.
But don't let that fool you. If a creature shows up as a tyrant, you can be sure it's got at least one nasty trait or ability to speak of.
Oh.
The system can't account for everything, though, so don't let your guard down, no matter what rank it assigns. Even some of Blade's very best teams have come back with serious injuries after running into a tyrant in the field. If they come back at all.
Oh.
As long as you understand the risks involved.
I don't think we can fight it.
Count me in. The same goes for everyone in New LA, but if we're gonna settle here on this planet, we're gonna have to get used to dealing with tyrants now and then. Besides, if I need to, I can always run away while it's busy chewing on one of you guys.
Ouch, man.
Fair enough. But don't push it, okay? Either of you.
You mean we're literally gonna fight it?
Down great, but if not, even just luring it away would be a moral victory. As long as we buy enough time to install the probe, we can use Frontier Nav to track it, or any
What
other
the
tyrant that
hell?
keeps this close to the city from now on. Just make sure you're ready before we attack. This will be tougher than anything else we've faced.
Engaging a tyrant is no small task, and it's important to... Okay. But before that, guys, I am sorry to say, but before we, take that Sensulia, or whatever. Oh, shoot!
Oh, they've seen us.
I guess we are gonna face it. Let's do it. Alright. Dang it. Oh, resistant to that? Dang it. Oh my god. Let's do it. There we are. It's taunt on me now. Ugh. There we go. You're blazed now. Come on. I'm your target here. How do I heal you? How do I heal you? Oh, I did get it. Good. Oh, so close. I keep... There we are. Damn! Taken down. I thought it'd be much longer than that. But hey.
Nice work, Lynn. You fought well. You did too.
Thank you.
Now let's get down to business and install that data probe.
Okay.
If we stay here for long, there's no telling what other playmates might show up.
That was very,
This beam of light indicates a frontier nav site. It marks the ideal spot to bury the probe.
You have, some static objects around the light, but, you know, whatever.
Okay, the probe should be ready for insertion.
But
Just boot it up.
Thanks.
how is that even possible?
The top
How do
half
we
of the
carry that?
cylinder contains the probe itself. The bottom half is a laser. It dissolves the soil so the probe can burrow to the proper depth. We tried just planting them on the surface at first, but we kept running into problems with the local wildlife damaging the goods.
Yeah.
Burying
can see
them
it.
is going to save us all a lot of time and headaches in the long run. We all set?
Yes, ma'am. Whenever you're ready.
Why don't you do the honors? You can launch it right from your comm device. Give it a try.
Okay. Ooh, my comm device. That's cool. So I was technically
Now we just need to
right.
give it a minute to reach the target depth.
Technically they do have the probes out there.
And installation complete.
However,
Now online with a solid connection to Frontier Nav.
Excellent. See? At the end of the day, there's really not much to it.
yeah.
The hardest part was calculating the ideal probe locations. We need them spread out evenly to maximize data collection.
Okay.
Yep, planting probes is easy. And the more we plant, the more likely we are to find missing crew. So anytime you see a probe site, there's no excuse not to plant that sucker.
Okay.
That'll do it for your training. Let's head back to the barracks and report to Secretary Nagi.
Okay, let's do it then.
I think even my cooking got better.
Installing Leo's? Who's he? I'm Leo, a Pathfinder. We're gonna grow Frontier now. We need to install more data probes. To plant one, simply approach a vacant Frontier probe site and press A. This requires your mechanical field skill be up to snuff, so don't forget to level it up. How do I level it up? Gauging all that's left now, so let's report back to base. But first, I'll let you know the secret. A giant beast like that is usually best engaged with a scout. Neutralizing a foe like that on foot, especially a tyrant, it's pretty risky, so be careful about such things in the future, okay? Okay. Bam. Anyways, that's gonna be all for now, guys. So if you like this part, remember to like, favorite, and subscribe. Subscribe to join the Cyber Squad. Also check out my additional content. I'm HyperCyberSonic, and I'll see you guys in the next one.